Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Smooth 45 back with another video here for you. This one's been asked for a lot. Been asking about settings for the game, how I think the game should be set up. So getting into the gameplay settings, general, I do competitive. I have everything set all-star wise, turn off all the tips basically. Decisions, I turn off everything except for like auto infield jump reactions, auto dive reactions, something like this, the auto shifts. Kind of leave these alone. Rules for the general I keep the umpires on perfect, pitcher clock on, injuries, ejections, balks, close plays perfect, check swing appeals on. They sometimes help you when you're in a game. You're playing Diamond Dynasty particularly, they will somebody will check swing and the ump will go to the other ump, check it, and sometimes you get lucky and get a strike out of it. Then your miscellaneous stuff, the pitch delays for the computer, keep it normal, saves on, skip to the next appearance. Kind of the skip to the next appearance stuff is typically like your road to the show stuff. Showtime, this is all pretty much road to the show here, wind, and then you get into your controls. Offensive wise, base running, I'm analog. I swing input is buttons, hitting interfaces, zone. Pretty big one here. I like this for the fact that it gives you the zone here so you know where you're in when you're swinging. The camera, the directional shift is pretty cool. You get to see where things are going and everything, like the hit indicator showing you where you're located and hit on the ball. Here's the big ones that get very important here. This is your PCI. PCI is typically the bat that you could, there's a couple different things we like to use in it, but this is going to be the little thing that's in the batter's box where you have to get it on the ball to pretty much hit a home run or get like a perfect hit. The PCI anchor, which it'll be a box of dots. It's 9 of them. And you can lock your PCI to that specific spot to start out with. I'm not big on that. I like to move my PCI around. I don't like to lock anywhere. PCI anchor reset, that's if you use it. I don't use it. Dots, so basically it's a little dot. It'll be depending on which PCI I use. I use the bat one, as you see here. I use the bat. So I get one dot like right in the middle of the bat, kind of where you want to locate the ball on that to hit it out the park or get a perfect. And then like my PCI, I have the bat, which is my center. It's going to look like a bat, slightly visible. I don't use an inner, I don't use an outer. I like blue. I feel it's a little bit easier to the eyes, it's not so distracting to you while you're swinging. And I leave it at about 70%, so it's a little bit, like I said, it's there, you can see it, but I don't use it I try to keep it so it's not so distracting to me. But I leave the other stuff off here. Then you get into defense, pitching interface. I do pinpoint. I feel like it's the most accurate. I leave the chevron on. Some people don't like this, some people do. The border circle, so basically it's going to be the pulse meter. This is for pulse, is a little bit different. I don't use it. Throwing, I use button accuracy. This right here is a little difficult at first when you first start using it, but it is probably the most accurate throw. I leave that, I put it on button accuracy. So like I said, little practice, you'll be good at it. It'll get you to your bags. And then throw canceling, I'm not big on this. Some people love the throw canceling because sometimes they have to change their throw and they can get out of it, but I find myself messing up a lot and throwing errors when I have it. We have the drifting ball on it, and then you have the dive jump with the 2 buttons. So basically you're gonna hit the button and you're gonna hit up, jump, and I believe you hit the R1 and it'll jump for you. And then these are also, this is gonna be something for pretty much road to the show stuff here. And then you get into the camera. So I'm very big on camera. Camera is huge to me. I'm strike zone 2 for pitching 2, The reason why I keep both of these the same is I feel like if you use something different while pitching, it messes with the depth perception of when you're batting. So it kind of takes away from your bat. You have to readjust yourself a lot to get the depth perception, where the ball's coming from, where the ball, how fast it's moving, and things like this. And I feel as if you stay with the same thing that you have for batting and pitching, you're used to seeing the same distance. You're constantly seeing the same distance, you're constantly seeing the same release points. Everything is exactly the same. So when you go into, your eyes don't have to adjust back to your batting, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things where you keep it the same, your eyes don't adjust, you keep everything nice and smooth. So and then I keep these two right here, your in play, view, and defense. So it's basically medium, and then your camera movements are standard. I haven't really messed with these too much, but make sure you guys try this out. The hitting and pitching at the same zones. Some people like it, some people don't. I love it. I think it's very good for you. I think it makes you hit better. Also, pitching is better. A lot easier to see where you're locating the ball, and placing it. That way you know where the thing's gonna go, and so you're not hanging things and getting home runs smacked out on you. Displays, I have fielding aids off. Base for icons is on. Pitch position indicator accuracy. So it's basically going to come across. You'll see it. There'll be a thing you want to try to land it in the green. The route of the ball, so kind of showing you where the ball is going to go. I'm not a big pitch suggestion person. Dynamic difficulty updates progress. I don't use dynamic difficulty. I'm not big on it. Strike zones I have on, but the hot zones I turn off. So hot zones basically will show you the box. You'll have the strike zones on, and the box will be red with some blue boxes, or it'll be completely red if they're like a really hot, crazy good hitter. I don't like that. I find it distracting. I'd rather just know where I'm throwing the ball, or where I can see the whole thing and don't have to worry about anything else being in front of me. Pinch info, basically telling you where it went, how you threw it. It'll tell you when you're accurate, when you're not accurate. And then your energy bars is basically going to be for your pitchers. When you're pitching, you leave it on. It helps you dictate when to take your pitcher out. If he's low energy, his confidence drops completely. Pitchers tend to get hit a lot when they lose confidence or their energy goes low. Then you have your pitch feedback. I have off the wall ribbon. Some people like this. This kind of will give you a trail where the ball is going, if it's going to hit off the wall. I'm not big on it. I like to leave it off because I think it's more challenging. Then this is your base running diamond. This will show up in your, I believe, your right hand corner, showing you what players are on the bases, if there is any. Names are on the scoreboard display, and that would be those settings. And then presentation, I'm hybrid. I go pitch only for the pitch selection camera, all for the focus, high leverage, batter walk up. I like that. I think it's kind of cool thing. Everybody has something different, so I like watching that stuff. I guess the in-game ticker, so basically telling you what's going on. That's your presentation. And then when you get into the audio part of it, I turn off closed captions. This is basically players yell. It comes through your speaker on your controller if you're in the PS5. I don't ever use it typically because I turn everything down. I like the commentary a little bit just because it feels a little bit natural to me. Not hearing stuff kind of gets boring to me, I guess you want to say. But the RTS, I turn this stuff down. I haven't played any of this. The PA volume, I turn it down. The music, I turn all the way off just for copyright things when we're recording videos, because of course if anything goes off, we get a copyright. Sound effects always up because you gotta hear the sound of the bat. The crowd volume, I keep it down because it can get super loud. It doesn't even need to be high. You can hear the crowd. The movie audio is more or less for like your storylines and stuff like that, because they have cutscenes and stuff in the middle of everything. All the rest of this is the reverbs, the music is on, stuff like that. I think it's walk-up music or something like that. And then like I have it off this way I don't get in trouble by making videos. But that would be my settings. And I believe these are the best settings for the game to be enjoyable to you. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. And if you have any other videos you'd like to see, let me know in the comments also. But until next time, guys, please like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.